Okay, Liz. So this is the discovery process. Okay, so I just want you to relax and just listen to what carefully to what I'm saying. So during your key journey, I really want you to tune into your feelings, which is your vibe. I'll talk you about this. I'll talk more about this as we progress through the key. But for the moment, let's discover where you are right now. Okay. So we're going to measure your vibe or vibration from a range of 1 to 10. 10 being you're feeling absolutely wonderful in this area of your life, okay, nothing could be improved. 5 being average, it's okay, nothing great. And 1, you're not feeling good at all about that area of your life. So we've listed some typical areas that I'm just going to read out to you. And if you can just close your eyes, sit back and relax and close your eyes and just listen carefully to what I'm saying. I'm going to take you through each of the areas. Okay, I'm going to be making some notes in the background, so just bear with me on that one. So, are you sitting comfortably? Okay. So the first area we're going to look at, or think about, I want you to think about, and remember I want you to grade this on a range of 1 to 10. So the first area I want you to look at is your health. How are you feeling about your health? How are you feeling about your everyday health? How are you feeling about your long-term health? Great, that's fabulous. The second area I'd like you to think about is money. How are you feeling about money? Does it bother you? Have you got enough? Are you worried about your future, about now? From a range of 1 to 10, how do you feel about money? That's great. Okay, next area I'd like you to think about is career. Where are you with your career? Are you enjoying it still? Does it make you happy? Lovely. Okay, great. And relationships? That could be any kind of relationship. It could be your working relationships, it could be your personal relationships, it could be your family relationships. In general, how are you feeling about relationships? Okay. And what about love? You got enough love in your life? Are you feeling love? Do you feel loved? Are you able to love? Okay. Great. And what about happiness? Are you feeling happy? We all have our up days and bad days, but in general, how are you feeling about happiness in your life? Are you generally happy? What about business? You have got a small business, I remember, that you do part-time. How's that going? How are you feeling about that? We've all had a bit of a struggle recently with the pandemic. I'm wondering if that's affected you. How are you feeling about that right now? And what about adventure? Are you having enough fun in your life? Have you got some adventure tied into things out there? Are you experiencing enough adventure? Okay. And what about spirituality? How are you feeling about that in general? Great. Lovely. Okay, so I've written those down. There's about 3 areas that I think you might be struggling with at the moment, which you've scored lower than the rest of them. Okay, is there any other areas that you think you might want to mention and add in? Okay, great. Okay, so we'll just work with ones that we've actually used. That's fabulous. So what do these vibes really reveal about you? How do these vibes make you feel? Okay. So what are these 3 areas for you to focus on during our key coaching sessions, do you think? I mean, you did actually mention that your health wasn't great at the moment and that you did feel that you could do with some more love in your life and that you're struggling with 1 or 2 relationships. So is that what you'd like to concentrate on? They're the main areas that are lowering your vibration, yeah? Okay. Well, how do these challenges make you feel? Knowing what these challenges are, what do you think, why do you think you haven't solved them before now? Okay, so what's the impact of staying in this current situation? Okay, yeah. And how would you like it to be different if you no longer reacted in the ways that you've said you're stuck in? So you said, what is the impact of being stuck where you are right now? And how would your life be different if you no longer reacted in the ways that you have been? Okay. Yeah. So if you could create the life you wanted with no limitations, what would it look like? How would it make you feel? How would it feel to create this wonderful life without all of these limitations? And why is that important to you on a scale of 1 to 10? And what do you think would be the most valuable thing you would get from key coaching? Okay, well done you. Okay, I get it. So brilliant. Thank you for opening up and being vulnerable. That takes a lot of courage. We've covered a lot here, and now that I've listened to where you are at, I know our key coaching sessions will be hugely beneficial and help you to create the life you've envisioned. Fabulous, fabulous. The key's been growing, as I said to you before, and energising people since 2010. And here is what I absolutely know. People who are applying the key philosophies and changing their lives are making the most significant changes. I can promise this for you too. How does that sound? Brilliant. That's great. Let's look at this a bit further. Okay?